evening, we begin with breaking news. The upcoming main Mars space mission is currently facing a challenge. Reports indicate that Omicron data cybernetics in Palo Alto is reviewing their manufacturing process. The memory chips required for spaceships must meet a strict target weekly of exactly around 3.560 grams. Right? Alright, we can see you again later, and we will see on their progress.
Thank you for coming in so quickly. The Mars mission relies on our memory chips being perfect. I need you both to analyze the production data from our morning and afternoon shift. We need to use quality control tools to find the best way to optimize the manufacturing process.
Understood, boss. I will compile the overall weight distribution.
And I will monitor the machine performance over the 5-day shift.
Good evening. We return to our developing story regarding the critical man to Mars missions. Earlier today, quality assurance specialists completed a comprehensive histogram analysis of the memory chip production data. By examining the upper control limit and lower control limits and central line, the team is working to determine whether these variations are caused by normal process fluctuations or specific operation factors requiring corrective actions. We will continue to monitor development from Omicron data cybernetics, and we will meet again for our next session and see how far that their journey will be.
Tracy, what helpful insight do you have on the chip's weight?
The data is very clear, boss. I organized the tally sheets and created a histogram to give us a perfect visual of the big picture. First, let's look at the check sheet. The check sheet is a simple quality control tool used to organize and record the frequency of memory chip weight within different weight intervals. The weight data were grouped into classes ranging from 3 to 4 grams for both the morning and afternoon shifts. The tally marks were used to count the number of chips that fell into each interval, and these tallies were then converted into frequencies. For the morning shift, the highest frequencies were found in the 3 to 3.1 gram and 3.5 to 3.6 gram intervals, with 84 observations each. For the afternoon shift, the highest frequency was recorded in the 3.2 to 3.3 gram interval with 97 observations. The check sheet helps us summarize a large amount of data in an organized manner and serve as the basis for constructing the histogram. Next, let's look at the histogram. The histogram graphically displays the frequency distribution of the memory chip weights. For the morning shift, the frequencies are relatively evenly distributed across the weight intervals, indicating a stable production process. The data do not show any extreme peaks or unusual patterns. For the afternoon shift, the histogram shows a higher concentration of chip weights in the 3.2 to 3.3 grams interval. Although the distribution is slightly less uniform than the morning shift, the overall pattern remains stable and does not indicate significant abnormalities. In conclusion, both the check sheet and histogram show that the manufacturing process is generally consistent. The morning shift exhibits a more balanced distribution of weights, while the afternoon shift shows a stronger concentration within a specific weight range. Overall, no major irregularities are observed in either shift.
Excellent work. This clear distribution helps us see exactly where our weights are clustering. Please share this data with Roniza so we can check our stability. Roniza, Tracy showed me the distribution. What does the machine stability look like?
The charts are very helpful, boss. I created XR charts using the shift data and then successfully pinpointed exactly what we need to look at. As you can see on the screen, the center line shows the average process value, while the upper control limit and lower control limit show the acceptable range. For the morning shift, most data points are within the control limits. This means that the process is stable and there are no major unusual variations. The R chart also shows that the variation is consistent. For the afternoon shift, the pattern is similar. The points are still within the control limits, which means that the process is also stable. The variation remains under control. However, a few points are closer to the limits, so these are the times we need to monitor more carefully. Overall, the control charts help us see clearly that the both shifts are stable, but we still need to pay attention to certain points to maintain quality.
Because the control charts are so precise, we know exactly which specific shift period to focus our adjustment on. We will calculate our final target areas.
Boss, we have all the data mapped out. What is our best course of action?
Great job, both of you. I combine your findings into Pareto chart. This tool is fantastic because it shows us exactly where to optimize. The Pareto method uses the 80/20 rule to identify top priorities. To create it, we count the frequency of data points, sort them from highest to lowest using bars, and add a cumulative percentage line. This quickly highlights our best areas for improvement. In the Friday morning shift, the data is spread out evenly. The highest frequencies over 80 are in the 3.0 until 3.1 gram and 3.5 until 3.6 gram range, giving us multiple areas to optimize. In the Friday afternoon shift, the 3.2 to 3.3 gram range spiked to nearly 100. This sharp peak is very helpful because it isolates one specific machine behavior later in the day, giving us a very clean main priority. In conclusion, these charts are highly effective at guiding our next step. By clearly showing how the machine behavior shifts from morning to afternoon, we know exactly where and when to make adjustments to perfect our production output. From this wonderful data, we can efficiently recalibrate the molding machine for this specific interval. We will have production running perfectly in no time.
Right, it's breaking news nowadays, guys. Alright, just hours ago, a company of the Omicron Cybernetics, alright, confirmed the optimization process have been successfully completed, which is we are really happy hearing that they have managed to success, right, the old calculation within a month, year, but it takes really long time to achieve this goal. It's congratulations to them, fast and really fascinating to see them can manage to do this within a short time. Because of the city celebrations have erupted as engineers and staff mark successful completion of the project. Smiles, cheers, and high five to the whole teams, group, and teammates of these facilities. Right, the present uncertainty and the team witnessed the results of your hard work. Tonight, Omicron data cybernetics has not only solved a problem, they have helped bring humanity one step further to the future. I am Mirza Amruzakwan, right? Congratulations to the entire engineering teams. The countdown can now begin. Mars will come in.